pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening and welcome to the August 15th Board of Public Affairs meeting. First on the agenda will be to approve the minutes of the August 1st board meeting. You've all been presented with that. See any additions or corrections? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes as written.
I don't see any additions or corrections to be made. I will move that we approve the minutes of the August 1st, 2023 meeting.
Second.
Tom?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Next is a hearing of public concerns. Seeing none. Next will be the Clerk-Treasurer Report. John.
Yes, the board has been presented with the financial statements from the month ending July 31st for your review, and I'd entertain any questions or you might have, either at this time or any time.
Question? Entertain a motion to approve the minutes or the, did you ever do that, get talking and all of a sudden it just goes away? I think it's an old age thing. Yeah, what Tom said.
I'll move that we approve the Clerk Treasurer's Report.
I will second it.
Tom?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
And Karen?
Next is a resolution. Could you please number and read it?
Resolution number 14, 2023, authorizing the sale of city-owned personal property by internet auction through GovDeals.
Yeah, this is a request authorizing the sale of property that's been retired from public service or no longer is needed. We'd like to utilize the online auction service of GovDeals. We think we could maybe find a wider range of buyers and potentially increase our return, especially for some of our larger equipment or vehicles. Earlier this year, City Council passed a similar resolution and city departments have utilized it and they've had success. So we would like to use that as well. We currently have a couple trailers and a vehicle that we plan to put on there. So with that, I would respectfully request authorization to use GovDeals to conduct internet auctions for the sale of city-owned personal property that is no longer needed by BNU.
Is that an open auction?
Yes, across the country.
Across the country? Okay, that's
It's
great.
a pretty good deal. It's all the cities everywhere.
Mhm.
I went on there and bought some things in the past. It's pretty cool.
And you can put a minimum bid on if you want
Yep.
for that, and also the buyer actually pays the premium percentage for the sale and has a requirement to pick up or pay for shipping, those kind of things.
I believe it's 12% what we have, 12.5.
Yeah, we've had some good success over in other departments. Takes out the work too of when we used to have this auction in the back lot and have to do all this work and get an auctioneer, so.
Got a bigger audience on
Yes.
government.com.
Yeah.
Is it just for vehicles and trailers, or you said it was for other things too?
Anything.
Everything.
Okay.
Police department, they have, cities have guns, and they got riding lawnmowers, boats, trucks, everything.
There was a
No
helicopter
restriction
from,
on what
yeah,
can be sold.
not from us, but from Florida.
Yeah,
What's that, John?
There's no restriction on what you can sell through GovDeals.
right.
It's been around for quite a while. I think
Yeah.
I remember looking at it a time ago for things. I would like to make a motion that we authorize the sale of city-owned personal property by internet auction through GovDeals.
A second.
Karen?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
And Tom?
Yes.
Next is a request to put a water department employee on regular employment status.
This is a request to move Stuart Martin from probationary water distribution operator trainee to regular employment status as a water distribution operator trainee. Stuart continues to learn the aspects of the water distribution system. He's recently completed his Operator Training Committee of Ohio water distribution course. He meets all job requirements and can perform all essential functions. So I'd respectfully request that Stuart Martin be put on regular employment status as a water distribution operator trainee.
Any questions? I'll entertain a motion to put Stuart on regular employment status as a water distribution operator.
I will make a motion that we remove Stewart from probationary to regular status for water distribution operator.
I'll second.
Annette,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
and Tom.
Yes.
Next on the agenda will be a request to put a clerk-treasurer's office employee on regular employment status. John?
Yes, thank you. So Melissa Loop has been in the clerk treasurer's office for 1 year now. So her probationary period is coming to an end, and I would request that the board consider reclassifying her to regular employment status. Again, in my short time, which is longer than it seems now, 4 months or so, she is a very good worker. She has shown a lot of initiative, taking on new responsibilities in the office, and well-liked, and does her job well.
Any questions?
I should note that and I did not check the box, I will on the form you've got, but that involves for her a 5% increase going from probationary status to regular.
Okay.
Which they did not get in January because they were still on probation.
Yep. If not, I'll entertain the motion that to move Melissa from probationary to regular employment status.
I'll make a motion, we move Melissa Loop from probationary to account clerk 2.
I'll second it.
Karen,
Yes.
Annette,
Yep.
Dick,
Yes.
and Tom.
Yes.
Next on the agenda will be another request to put a clerk treasurer's office employee on regular employment status. John?
Yes, very similar circumstance. Kendra Ream-Snyder and Melissa were hired within a couple of weeks of each other. Kendra is probationary account clerk 1, and would request that the board consider putting her on regular employment status. And the same would go for Kendra. This would involve a 5% increase that they did not receive in January. She has also learns a lot. She has learned a lot, is very good with customers, has a wonderful personality, and is patient with folks who have problems and whatever else. She's really good with the customers, so I would recommend the change for her in status.
Any questions? No, I want to do a motion to move Kendra from regular to regular employment status.
I will make a motion that we move Kendra Ream-Snyder from probationary to regular status employment.
Second.
Annette,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
and Tom.
Yes.
Next on the agenda, entertain a motion to pay the bills.
I will make a motion that we pay the bills.
Second.
Karen,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
and Annette.
Yes.
Next on the agenda will be comments from BPA and staff. We'll start with you, Derek.
Just a couple things kind of down the road. The Bryan Water Tower, just want to talk about that for a minute. Last fall, the mural of the Dum Dums was completed by Eric Henn. And since 2006, Tanemic has celebrated innovative and creative uses of coatings on water tanks. So Tanemic is the brand of the coating that's on the tank. Each year they take a look at tanks all across the US and Canada, and they narrow those down to determine the most impressive coating project. So later in September, the Spanglers will be submitting an application for their Tank of the Year award. People's Choice voting opens on October 2nd and closes on October 13th. So as we get more information, we'll put it out there of how and where to vote, but wanted to just kind of start that work now. So that's on the water tower. Also, we've talked a lot about Winter Storm Elliott this year, from December 23rd and 24th. Because of that event, there's some changes that are coming to the way the gas commodity is purchased. So Jim Pressel and I had some discussions with Ohio Gas. We're working through some of that information. But at the next meeting, we'll probably have some more details for you and a possible resolution on the way that's going to look going forward. And then one last thing on the AMI project. About 90 to 95% of our electric meters have been installed. We're looking at the larger three-phase meters that need to be done yet, but also the water department was able to start installing meters late last week. So just a reminder to customers and residents, if they see someone at their meter pit, they're likely changing their meter. So other than that, we congratulate Stuart, Kendra, and Melissa.
Thank you. Mayor?
Yes, I wanted to let all of you know that at the next council meeting, which will be Monday, August 21st at 5:30 p.m., the Friends of the Williams County EMS levy will be present to give a presentation on a ballot measure they're presenting to the voters in November. We have had a long history of not letting individual candidates come in politic. However, when there are levy measures that impact the whole community, we do let them come. They will have, again, a 15-minute PowerPoint presentation with question and answer at the end. So we invite all of you to come and join us just to get that information as fellow elected officials.
Mr. Martin?
I have nothing else tonight.
John? Joe? Jimmy? Speechless. Mr. Sprow?
Yeah, congratulations to Stuart and Melissa and Kendra for being moved to regular employment status. And if we don't win the Water Tower of the Year award, something's wrong.
I agree.
People just have to get out and vote.
Get out and vote. That's it.
Maybe we'll be able to put a link on our city
I
page.
think, yeah, 100% in all our social media. Yeah.
Derek?
Welcome, Jimmy. It's good to have you here at the board meeting. And yes, welcome, or congratulations to Stuart Martin and Melissa Loop, is it? Did I say that right?
That's how I've said it. I
Okay.
actually meant to ask her today to please say her name, because I didn't want to get it wrong, but I'm sure it's Lou.
So call her too.
Thank
She
you.
hasn't corrected any of us, so she's either uber polite and we've been saying it wrong or we're right.
I just call
And
her Melissa.
Kendra Ringsnyder too. And I'll be voting on the water tower for sure, and getting all my friends and family too, as well.
Annette?
Well, I will repeat, congratulations to Stuart, Melissa, and Kendra, and be excited to see how this tank of the year goes. We all know it's going to win. And great progress on the MR project. We're up to 95%, and then the water nodes you said are starting, getting underway. Okay, that's good. That's all I have.
Congratulations, Stuart, Melissa, and Kendra. Welcome aboard. That's about all I have. With that, we'll take a short recess. We'll be going into executive session to discuss acquisition of property and the employment compensation of a public employee.